After a great day in Osaka, we're about to embark on another adventure in the nearby city of Kyoto. We're enjoying breakfast and looking forward to the trip. Kyoto is one of the most renowned places in Japan, a place full of history, intrigue, and scenic locations. We'll take the metro to the main station here and then catch the JR Express to Kyoto. Trains in Japan are excellent, fast, clean, efficient, and modern. After a couple of changes on the metro, we arrive at the new Osaka railway station. Get the tickets, and off we go. There's a regular train and the express. The latter costs more, but saves time. We're quickly on the JR Express, rolling along to Kyoto, literally. Weather forecast, sunshine all day, including a nice sunset. On this fast train, Osaka to Kyoto takes about 20-25 minutes. Here we are, right on time. Just arrived in Kyoto. Looking forward to it. It's a very nice day. The railway station in Kyoto, like many Japanese railway stations, is amazing. It's Japan's second largest station building after Nagoya Station, and is actually one of the country's largest buildings. That includes a shopping mall, hotel, cinema, department store, and even local government facilities. The Kyoto Tower opposite is the tallest building in the city and has an observation deck that's 100 meters high. Our first destination is a famous shrine, the Fushimi Inari-Taisha, about 15 minutes away. Love this sunshine. Interesting architecture. We'll take the C4 bus, which I believe is the world's most explosive bus. For travelers, Japan has a wealth of online info, but it's a good idea to make plans beforehand. A transport pass often includes all kinds of free rides and entries. But as you can see, even on the bus it's bilingual, the cost of the ticket and the next stop. Well done, Japan. This is a destination I've heard so much about. We've done the research. Stephen and Rebecca have been here many times and will be my guides. We stroll past the tourist shops, cafes, and restaurants. It's a wonderful place. Really enjoying this. I love the angles we get with the new 360 cameras. Stephen is holding the camera. The camera is on a selfie stick, which it cannot see. But look carefully and you can see the shadow of it. Such is modern technology. I love it. In the year 794, Kyoto was chosen as the new seat of Japan's imperial court, and the emperors of Japan ruled from Kyoto for 11 centuries until 1869, when the court relocated to Tokyo. As a result of its long history, Kyoto is considered the cultural capital of Japan and an excellent tourist destination. Many Buddhist temples, Shinto shrines, palaces and gardens may be found here, and no fewer than 17 UNESCO World Heritage Sites. The main shrine, as with many, is red and gold. Literally millions of visitors come here, and yet the place was spotless. Here, Japanese people cleanse their hands and mouths before entering the shrine. Is filled with cultural treasures, and many parts of it still look like old Japan. Foxes are regarded as messengers and are often found in Inari shrines. The key in their mouths is to the rice granary. Occasionally they have sheaves of rice in their mouths. Prayers are written and tied up here. We then made our way up to see the famous torii, the gates placed along the path to the shrine. These gates mainly donated by businesses, believing they will receive a blessing. There are over 1,000 of them. They are perhaps the most iconic structures in Kyoto, certainly the most photographed. It's actually a two-way road. The map indicated it was a long way up. I even saw a teenager wearing the traditional kimono. Each torii has the name of a donor and the date on it. The walk was very interesting and peaceful, surrounded by countryside. And always aware of the enigmatic foxes keeping an eye on us. Then back down to catch a bus to our next destination, Japanese lunch in the city. After a superb morning in Fushimi Inari-Taisha, we're having lunch in the Kyoto Tower building. Rebecca and Stephen are getting the food. We all love Japanese food. But we're also checking out our next destination. The reason we're taking buses everywhere is because we bought a Kyoto bus pass. This journey takes 30 minutes. The destination is one of the most visited places in the city, the Kiyu Mizu-dera temple complex. The walk up to the temple is interesting. The place is very photogenic, to the extent that I couldn't resist showing a 360 angle of the scene. Which normally looks like this. The Insta360 camera providing some different points of view. these delightful teenagers providing the cultural beauty. Very special. In 2007, Kyomizu-dera was one of the 21 finalists for the new 7 Wonders of the World, but it was not chosen. Unfortunately, at the time of our visit, the main temple was being renovated for the 2020 Olympics, so it was not open. The temple was founded in 778, though the present buildings were constructed in 1633. It commands great views over the surrounding city. An interesting fact is that not a single nail was used in the entire structure. Kyomizu means clear water or pure water. It takes its name from the waterfall within the complex, which runs off the nearby hills and is considered pristine. As a travel documentary maker, my purpose is to allow the viewer to come with me and enjoy the places vicariously through my eyes. But the most difficult part is communicating the feel of a destination, usually achieved by trickery of some kind. The music is an important tool in doing this. Personally, I don't like to be constantly in the viewer's face, so to speak, like some travel films when the presenter is in 80% of the shots. But I do feel it is important to keep appearing from time to time to say, we're here. So come with us as we walk through the interesting shops, buildings, gardens. Let's see what's on offer, what's different, what's fascinating about Japanese life and culture. Daikon-daki is cooked Japanese radish. The daikon are boiled in huge pans, and the soup is said to prevent paralysis if you eat it. $3 a bowl. Ice cream has long been a Japanese favorite.
Seeing those girls having ice cream, I couldn't resist it. So this is strawberry flavor. That really tastes like strawberries. Good.
Many of the buildings in the old Japan style, some with bamboo supports and tiled roofs. Clearly, some places are very old and provide excellent photo opportunities. Additionally, we're entering the golden hour when the lights come on and the sky darkens. Add to all that the fact that some people are wearing traditional Japanese dress, and it's like a film set. Wooden houses were common in medieval times, but so too were fires, and the temples here have been destroyed by fire many times. There was a beautiful Japanese garden on our way, and we decided to take a peek inside. The nuances of culture make for fascinating images. As the Japanese poet Basho wrote, "Go to the pine if you want to learn about the pine, or the bamboo if you want to learn about the bamboo, and in doing so, you must leave your subjective preoccupation with yourself." We all know what he means. So when you look at the garden, what do you see? A Japanese lady in traditional dress enhancing the effect. These gardens are truly peaceful, colorful, and a pleasure to enjoy, like a time machine transporting us to a bygone era. Old and new unfold before our eyes. Youth, always encapsulating life better than any other stage. Here, many things captivate the visitor. Japan has a culture that craves excellence. Shopping here is fun, even if you're simply window shopping. The setting for it all being old Japan. Narrow streets, wooden houses, fascinating things to observe. A tourist paradise. Scenes with depth created by generations who walked here. Every now and then I got the feeling that a camera was inadequate, and the wise words of a woman from Samaria say it all. Come and see for yourself. There are times when even the imaginations of Paul are severely deficient. What a day it's been. I have to say the whole experience was intensified by the local people themselves. The effect of the quaint buildings, gardens and temples, enhanced by the traditional attire of the people, who always gave us a great welcome. And the day is not yet done. On our way back to the city for dinner, the iconic Kyoto Tower illuminates the night sky. Our destination is the Kyoto railway station building opposite, that reflects the tower as we enter. It's a hub of activity, and it really comes to life at night, as many people make their way home, and others ride the escalators to eat in one of the many restaurants. It happens to be Valentine's Day, and the message is clear. The restaurants are on the top floors. It's been a long day, and we're looking forward to a relaxing dinner. This really is a spectacular place.
Well, we're up on the 11th floor here of the railway station in Kyoto, looking for a good place to eat. Many good places here. We're trying to find a good place that would suit us tonight.
We finally decided on Italian food for a change, and the Ante Cafe looked great and the prices were right. And as it turned out, it proved to be a great choice, with the added benefit of having Wi-Fi so we could check our messages. The decor was excellent, and so was the food. A tomato creation to start, and a Caesar salad. Check out the cheese. Looks like the authentic Parmigiano Reggiano from Italy. If cheese is not from there, we have to call it Parmesan. 4 cheese pizza next. The taste of Italy, but with honey. I wonder where that came from. Lobster spaghetti with a clam or two. Delicious. Lamb with mint sauce. Divine. It's difficult to imagine this restaurant is in the middle of Kyoto. Dessert, Häagen-Dazs caramel flavor, chocolate sponge cake, and a fruit crepe. Was it good? Well, next time I come here I will return. This is not for missing. So back to Osaka we go. What a great day.